Well, hey y'all, welcome back to Life with Nana. I'm Nana and I'm so glad you're here today. You can see this little table. And what I wanted was a shelf about right here. And so that's what he's working on today. And he's going to fix that for me. And so I'm really excited about that. Now I want to show you what Papa and I have been doing. Okay, so I had this little desk and it was in before we moved, it was in my granddaughter's room. And after we moved into this house, we switched some things around. And I put this in my kitchen so that I would have a place for my bread machine and also these humongous containers of aluminum foil and plastic wrap. Now, at the time, I thought this was a good idea. But my kitchen is small and it is not working out for me. Those are not working out for me. So I won't be purchasing those again. But of course, I'm going to use them until, until I run out, which might be, uh, in 2054. I don't know. But anyway, so I told Papa, I said, I need a shelf to go right here. And I wanted it big enough so that I could put my, you probably can't see that, but my wheat berries, I wanted them down here in the kitchen. So I have soft white wheat berries and I have hard white wheat berries. And I'm trying to learn how to cook with the freshly milled grain. And so we're just getting started. And the bread that I made today was made with bread flour, and it was not made with this. But I am going to start experimenting with this. The main thing I wanted was these to be able to go up and under here, just like that. That's perfect. And I had found this little tablecloth because I told him, I said, it doesn't need to be fancy. Let's use what we have. That's the theme of the year. Let's use what we have. So these are some leftover fence panels and some leftover wood. And it's going to be just fine. And I'm very tickled. Now, doesn't that look pretty? I love that. I love the way that looks. Looks very country, which makes me very happy. So what I wanted this shelf for was all of the things that I use while filming. So I like to use glass bowls. It makes it easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. So I did happen to run across these two bowls. And I do like those because they have the little apple in them. So we might put those in there. I'm not 100% sure yet. They're old. So I have one casserole dish that's almost a 9x13, and then I have an 8x8. That's just going to go right over there. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. And then I have these two bowls that are just alike. Sorry, I know that's loud, sorry. Then I have this bowl, and these two can sit inside each other. And these can even go inside there. No, let's see. Yeah, that's going to work fine. So we have 4 bowls here. That's wonderful. I love that. And then I have these little white ones that I use sometimes to put spices in when I'm doing a recipe. Sometimes you'll see these. And these can sit right here. I have 4 of those. Let's put 2 and 2. And today I went by the Dollar Tree, and I got 4 white plates because sometimes things don't show up as well on the plates that we eat out of. So I love these. I'm going to put these down here as well. And we'll just put these little white ones over here by that. Now in the middle, I have a bunch of little small bowls that you see me use almost in every video because I will put sugar and eggs and different things in it. And when I'm doing a recipe, I like to have everything set up and ready to go so that you're not waiting on me to get all the ingredients together. I like to have all the ingredients together and do that. And so this is going to help me so much, and I am so thrilled with it. And Papa did such a great job. And I can scoot these over, and I can put my cast iron Dutch oven right down here on the floor, and they'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. That's where it's been sitting for, months. I get it out and I use it, and then I put it right back down here. Also, it's going to free up some cabinet space, and we're gonna take a day and we're gonna get everything out of these cabinets. And you'll have to let me know if you want to come along for that. I don't know if you like organizational type videos or not. I'm kind of throwing this one in just to test the waters to see if you like it. This has an older home. It was built in the 80s, 1980s. For me, that doesn't sound old. 1980 just seems like that was a few years ago, but to my granddaughter, it might as well be 1880. But this house was built in 1980, and I really like the fact that the kitchen is sturdy. The cabinets are sturdy. Are they beautiful? Are they brand new? Of course not. Uh, I don't know. Maybe one day, if we stay here, we will redo the kitchen. I'm not sure yet. We're just kind of taking it day by day and seeing what we like. But if you want to see me redo the cabinets and not redo the cabinets, but redo what's inside the cabinets, organize it a little better, you can let me know in the comment section. But I think I am going to set these inside. For right now, I'm going to set them right here, but I think I'm going to put them inside that dish over there, and that'll get them out of my way down here, and they won't get broken. So I hope you enjoyed this little project. I know I really enjoyed bringing it to you. Now, doesn't that look pretty? I'm very excited about that. Thank you, Papa. And I'm really trying to get rid of things that I just don't need anymore. Are y'all like that? I have so much stuff. I told Papa the other day, I said, everywhere I look, it's just stuff. Now, I use everything you see in this kitchen, I use. I use every bit of it. And so I don't want to get rid of, you know, things that I actually use and that I'll need and then have to go back and rebuy it again. That would be silly. So I want to show you a few of the things that I really do like. One is my bread machine. You guys see me use that all the time. We got this at a tag sale for $7. I still can't believe it. So many people buy these and then they don't use them. Now, I don't make like bread in this, like a loaf of bread in this, but I do use that dough feature. I use that so much because it is so handy. I can get my dough going, and look at these rolls that I made today. So you see, you can do a lot with things like that. And what else have I got up here? Um, my slow cooker, I actually, um, I think got that at a thrift store. I really like that. My Instapot, can you see it over there? Uh, my Instapot, I traded my daughter-in-law a slow cooker for the Instapot. I bought this secondhand from my niece. This is an air fryer. I bought my food processor at a yard sale for $35 and it had all the pieces. That's what I tell you guys all the time. You don't have to have brand new everything to have a well stocked kitchen. You just don't. You can uh, put it out there that you're looking for something, and I would bet you somebody in your family has one somewhere and they're not using it, and maybe they won't. They might even give it to you, or they might be ready to part with it, and you might have something they want. So I would love that. I love doing that because then I don't have to spend $100 on a piece of equipment that you might not use a lot. You might use a whole lot. I don't know. Another thing, now this I did buy new, is our electric canner, and I love that thing. I cannot tell you how much I love that. We can a lot, and I enjoy being able to get my jars in that canner. And once it gets to a certain point, I can just walk away. I don't have to watch it anymore. I don't have to do anything. I love that about that. So let me take you over here. And I know my kitchen's in kind of a mess today. I have been filming today and a lot, but I wanted to show you. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, "Well, you shouldn't have that in the light," and you're right. It should be somewhere where the light's not hitting it a lot. But I don't have anywhere like that. So we go through this relatively fast, and I wanted to kind of show you what we have on our shelves here. I'm gonna tilt you up just a little. So up here is applesauce. We used that in some cookies today, and we were gifted the apples, so that was so nice. We did. You can you can barter and trade and do, and a lot of times people have apples that they don't even use anymore, and maybe it's just two people and they don't use it. So I have a lot of applesauce. This is all jams and jellies. Uh, this is some uh, pulled pork, and we had some left over, so I canned what was left. This is a soup starter mix. This over here is a lot of freeze dried powders that I was experimenting with. We do have a freeze dryer, and I do enjoy that. This is the chicken that you saw us can. This is pork that we canned in a recent video. And then we have our potatoes down here that we canned in another video. Uh, we have some soup starters here. This is some freeze dried pico de gallo. And I like to take this and blend it up and then use it as a seasoning mix. I have some more of that up there. I have a couple of cans of hot dog chili. Papa really likes that. I really need to get some more of that canned. What else we got back in here? These are freeze-dried apple slices. These are awesome just as a snack, but you can also rehydrate them and do things with them. What else we got? That's apple slices. We have pear slices back in there. Now this doesn't look as good if it had been fresher. Uh, but these were frozen peaches. And so they turned a little dark, but that's okay. They taste fantastic. So I don't mind that at all. These down here, I have dried, canned dried pinto beans. These were pinto beans that were dried, and I canned those. And we had some white beans, northern beans, that we did. So we have a lot of things on our shelf here that, you know, I like to keep my shelf full. But the main thing I wanted to just come on and tell you was a lot of things that, you know, that you think, well, maybe I want a air fryer, for instance. Well, get on Marketplace and see if you can find one. Put it out there in the to your friends and relatives and different things, and see if they have one that maybe they might gift you, or you know, whatever. Um, this is a great way not only to save money, but what if you went and paid, I don't even know what a new one would cost. Let's just say it was $75. I'm not sure what they cost, but if you went and paid $75 for one, and then you discovered you didn't really care for it that much, well, now you have an appliance that's taking up space, and maybe you don't like it. I love my air fryer. I do. I love my air fryer, and so I think it's really smart sometimes to do that. And I know a lot of people think, oh, I could never do that. I can. Why not? Go, just ask. You never know what people will say. The worst they can say is no, right? So I think it's smart. But uh, yeah, so most everything you see in here has come from estate sales, tax sales, thrift stores. Uh, uh, Probably the only new thing is the microwave. And we bought it when we moved in here because we didn't have one and we needed one. No, Nana loves you. Nana's so proud of you. And sending you big, big hugs. Remember, you always have a friend here. I'll see you on the next one.